Alright, one more movie. One more movie video. So this one we'll talk about the Kyoryuger. I said it right. Movies. So the first one is Garanjo of Music. This was kind of one I was waiting for, which that one was released, but I never really got to know because, well, I tried looking for it on YouTube and there was no result. And special thanks to Super Sentai Theater, even though they did the cowardly way out and put it on Facebook. Yay. So, anyways, I would just like to say about the movie, it was good, but it was only good enough for a TV special. Yeah, I wouldn't actually go to the theater for this movie. The good news is that at least the tickets might be less than our tickets that are like $7.50 or maybe even more than that now. But there's yeah, I mean, it really was just 30 minutes. Doesn't seem like it's really that important to actually go to theaters for that. Also, I would like to say there was something off about that movie. I can't really tell, but something was off. I I don't know what. The storytelling was okay. Yeah, the storytelling was okay. It's just that something like the sequences was kind of off. With that said, I would say Saban's at least make this into a special. And what's even crazier is that it's not even a 1 hour or something. It's 30 minutes flat. So all you have to do is just turn it into a nice movie special. That's all you have to do. And besides, you have to do it because it has Topaspino, and you can't just say, okay, an episode, just in case if your stupid episode still is 20. I can't even do it, even if it's episode 20. I mean, in all, this series have 48 episodes. So you have to pony up, man. I'm sorry, but pony up. You can't just say, oh, this is just gonna be 20 episodes. You can't do this anymore. You need to go to freaking Nickelodeon's face and say, hey, listen, long time ago, we found some deal how to do this. And notice that even though it sucks, kids still watching. And all the recent fans, all the fans that we had in the past are watching too. So, come on, man. Just do 40 episodes every year now, maybe a 40 to 50, so at least they'll be able to get even more episodes in there. All right, but I would just say yes, it's definitely a good idea to watch this because I didn't watch it all the way through the marathon I had, and it kind of tells a lot. The only messed up part about it is that Kyoryuger, who was Kyoryuger Navy, I suppose. I would just say they didn't really give him a hero slash villain thing like murderous hero or deadliest hero. Instead, they just basically just allowed him to be like, yeah, my name is D. I'm from Lord Davos, and I am a Death Ruger. And yeah, that's the one thing that I'm like, okay, where's his title? Everyone has a title except for that guy. What's the deal with that? All right, next up is Kyoryuger versus Go Busters. I know that it has even more a longer title than that, but let's just keep it as that. I will agree that when it comes to having all of the dinosaur-based teams, Sentai's, they do deserve two movies, but the good news is that it does work. They do make it work. One thing I can note is that Go Buster Yellow and Kyoryuger Pink, it was a good teamwork. I enjoyed their teamwork, and I really hope to see that in another film. Even if it's in a different franchise, even if they're gonna be detectives or police officers, I would definitely watch that movie because I enjoyed that chemistry they had. I enjoyed the teamwork ability they have, and they fit together. That's all I gotta say. Oh, and if you do cast him in another Sentai, that would be cool. That would be very cool. But then you're gonna have the whole Jason David Frank problem we have. Which, even though you still found a way to do it because, well, it's different characters. Yeah, you make different characters instead of making them play the same recurring character, which I guess that would solve anything, anyways. All right, next is the good twist. Well, what I mean by that is the fact that in recent Sentais, I always say going from go Onger. No, I was gonna say Go 5, but Go Onger, I think. No. Gal Rangers did it too. So it's a pretty long. It's a very pretty long list. Excuse me. So usually the current Sentai, well, usually the previous Sentai turns evil, and you have to battle. Or when it comes to Shikinger, Shikinger, the Red Ranger turns bad, and you have to fight the Red Ranger. In this one, they actually made it that, which, oh wow, I didn't even notice that Saban skipped that chapter. Oh dang. Well, anyways, in this one, they actually have the current Sentai turning evil. They actually have the Kyoryuger turning evil. So that means that the next one after this, I don't think they'll be able to make them turn evil again, or this will be the first time ever you will actually have a Sentai team turning evil twice. Okay, anyways, the other thing is the funny beatdown from the partners, the Kyorugers and their Zords. Especially Yuchi riding a pterodactyl, striking it down. The whole entire concept of this, of them fighting their dinosaur partners, is way crazy. I mean, it's kind of like Land of the Lost, except it's updated version of it. I mean, I can't really say it's like Jurassic Park either, because Jurassic Park, they actually seem very realistic, while in this one it's digital, which means that it looks funny. It really does look funny. Okay, next one is Abba Blue. Abba Blue looks different from what he looks like in Go Kaijers. He really does. He looks older than ever. I mean, how in the world can you get him to look older as ever if in Go Kaijers he actually looks quite young? I don't get it. I don't get it at all how in the world that's possible. I don't get it at all how it's possible. So anyways, the other thing is that the soldiers actually have finishers. The Soldier of Sorrow has a finisher. The Soldier of Joy and Happiness has a finisher. The Joy of Lucky, they're able to combine their powers and have a finisher, which that is amazing. Okay, the next thing is Godar is back. Godar returns. And from what I'm trying to remember, which I'm not sure if they destroyed Godar or not, which I would like to say Sabans will have so much fun with that. They will enjoy that. They will eat it up. And if they do skip this, I would just be shocked, because look at the toy lines that they did from Bandai since Power Ranger Samurai. Power Ranger Samurai, they released Rita Raposa, and most recently they're going to release a Lord Zed. Yes. So if they do pass this up, I'm going to be shocked. Alright, the next up is Beatbuster returns. Yes, Beatbuster returns for his last hurrah. He actually gets to have a goodbye message instead of just saying, let's do this, and none of them really knows what's going to go on or what's going to happen. But I think they kind of know that it was maybe his last fight. Alright, next up will be, okay, so there will be no Abba Black for some reason. There's no Abba Killer or Dragon Ranger, which Yes, I understand Abba Killer and Dragon Ranger are both dead, but I would just think they'll figure out something like there's so much Dino Hope in the air that they were able to get themselves back up. Yeah, they're able to resurrect themselves, and yeah. But of course, I guess once dead, they're dead. I guess I don't know, but still, Abba Black isn't dead. I wonder why in the world he didn't show up. The next one, the next part of this is so the other two or three Rangers didn't show up either. I mean, yes, you did have Kyoryuger Violet show up, but she didn't even morph and helped. She didn't even henching. She just helped. She was just nothing but the clerk from Goldbusters. Yeah, since he couldn't really transport her there too. And also Ramirez and Tensai, I think that's their names. Shouldn't they have been concerned and said, "Oh my gosh, dude, Dino Hope is getting sucked up. We need to go help him." And we're like, "Yeah, we definitely need to go help him." Then there they are. I mean, the Spirit Rangers, you was figured they're like, "Okay, this is horrible. What's going on?" And yeah, I mean, you would figure they would have done something. Okay, anyways, they did smooth it out, and the end battle was Dino Teams related, but while the beginning battles were Go Busters, which, yeah, they was trying to balance out the idea of it's a reunion of the Dino Teams. Yes, they get to all three come together. On the other hand, you also have to do this Kyoryuger versus Go Busters, which I do have to admit they did kind of well. They did good. I mean, it's not bad at all. I would just say that they had to jam pack two things at once, which wasn't really that good. And the original Dino Megazord, the original Tyrannosaurus, looks so weird. It looks so freaking weird. And what's even crazier is that they had to film the morphing scene of Jew Ranger again. It's kind of like what we had to do for Once a Ranger for Adam, which, thinking about it, I don't know who wins on this one. I would say it's a tie because their morphing for that was awesome, and our morphing, well, Disney's morphing for Adam was awesome, I suppose. Okay, next up is the ultimate combine of weapons. The fact that all, let's see, how many was it? You had six. No, 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 no. No, there was five, five, and three. 13 weapons formed to make an ultimate weapon of dino crushing. I don't know what you want to call it. While no original command for others, but still it is Dino Hope. It does the present. No original command for others. I don't know. I don't know what I said on that one. I don't know what I mean. Battle finisher was kind of a combine. Yeah, when it comes to the final battle, you did have the three Dino Megazords standing together, which that was cool. But you also had to have Go Busters to help, and yeah. So when it comes to this movie was very, very good. Even though they were pushing two things at once, I do have to admit it was very, very good. I really hope, even though chances are they won't, I won't say they won't do it. I would just say the fact of it will be very, very complicated. So, yeah, that's all I have to say on that one. So, thank you for listening, and I'm out. Peace.